Let's get the niceties. Are your crews generating real money every day, or are they just out there moving dirt and burning payroll? Because I've seen it too many times. Crews show up, trucks roll out, tools hit the job site. The work looks busy, but by the end of the day, there's no measurable output, no invoice sent, no draws earned, just another 8 hours gone. That's where daily revenue per crew comes in. It tells you day by day, crew by crew, who's producing and who's pretending. So how do you figure your daily revenue per crew? That's simple. You take your daily revenue and divide it by the number of active crews. Let's say you build 25,000 today across your active projects and had 5 field crews on the ground. 25,000 divided by 5 is $5,000 per crew per day. That's your benchmark. Now ask yourself, is $5,000 per day enough to cover your labor, overhead, and expected margin? If not, you've got a productivity problem, not just a pricing problem. So let me give you a job site analogy. Think of each crew like its own subcontractor. Would you pay a sub $2,000 a day if they only completed $800 worth of work? Of course not. But that's exactly what happens when jobs are poorly sequenced, crews sit around waiting for materials, tasks are unclear, or worse, nobody's tracking what actually got done today. If your crews aren't producing daily revenue, you're not running projects, you're running payroll with a to-do list. So what is a healthy daily revenue per crew? Well, this depends on your trade, your crew size, and your market. But here's a rough guide. For small things like trim, tile, residential interiors, $2,000 to $3,000 per day per crew, that's pretty efficient. Below $2,000 a day, well, you better watch your labor burden. How about other ones like structural trades, things like framing, concrete, HVAC, $4,000 to $6,000 per day per crew is pretty strong. But if you're below $3,500, you're likely underwater. But if you're a general contractor or a multi-crew mix, build your target based on average revenue per job. Break it down to daily output per field team. This number doesn't just reflect effort, it reflects results. So let me give you a real contractor example. I had a concrete outfit with 4 field crews and a packed schedule. He was proud of the hustle, but the cash was always pretty tight. And his margins felt pretty thin on every single job. So we broke it down, and we found out that his average daily billing was $12,500. 4 active crews, so we got $12,500 divided by 4 is $3,125 per crew per day. Here's the problem. Each crew was costing $2,800 per day in labor, equipment, fuel, and overhead. Left $325 per day of margin for everything else. So we made some changes. Got better material staging, clear daily production targets. We pulled one inefficient crew leader. We linked bonuses to daily output. And 3 months later, well, his daily revenue was up to $16,000. Same 4 crews, $4,000 per crew per day. Margin per day was tripled. Same books, same gear, smarter execution. So how can you improve your daily revenue per crew? Number 1, set daily targets for every job. Define what winning the day looks like, whether it's square feet, units, progress milestones, whatever it is. Number 2, track revenue by crew. If one crew consistently underperforms, dig deeper. Number 3, cross-train crew leaders to manage time and productivity. They're not babysitters, they're profit managers. Number 4, stage materials and tools for efficiency. Time lost waiting equals money gone. And number 5, review this number weekly. Don't wait for closeout to find out the crew cost more than it produced. So here's the final word. If your crew shows up but doesn't produce daily revenue, you're paying for presence, not performance. And in this business, every day has to count. So ask yourself, is each crew building money every day or just burning diesel and dropping receipts? Because at the end of the week, busy doesn't pay the bills. Output does.